Beautiful people, welcome to another very brief episode of The Hood Witch. I am The Hood Witch on the ongoing topic of self-care. Today I'm feeling like Mexican food. First though, I like to squash a question that's come up my whole life regarding what part of the world I'm from per my phenotype and my superpowers. So I want to be crystal clear. I soy México-americano, nací aquí en Los Ángeles, California. Mi madre es de Guadalajara, Jalisco, y mi papá es de Jerez, Zacatecas. In English, it's I am Mexican. My parents are from Mexico. My mom is from Guadalajara, Jalisco. My dad is from Jerez, Zacatecas. En français, je suis mexicain-américain. Je né à la ville de Los Angeles, Californie. Ma mère née à la ville de Guadalajara, à l'état de Jalisco. Et ma père, il naît à la ville de Jerez, à l'état de Zacatecas. So c'est bon. C'est là, nous sommes mexicains. Encore à la recette. So today I have chicken I'm going to be working with, but first things first, I'm going to do food safety. Handling chicken has a bunch of bugs that you definitely don't want in your system. It's a very simple seasoning. It's just chicken bouillon, low sodium, MSG per the low sodium, and that's it. I'm gonna put it in my air fryer. My air fryer has already been preheated to 400 degrees. So here we go. The chicken bouillon. A little bit of MSG. The chicken bouillon already has a bunch of spices and herbs in it. I buy the one that has a chicken on its logo and the predominant colors are yellow and green. I don't do brands. That's not the point. The point is making sure that you kind of get an idea of what I'm doing. So once the chicken is ready, I'm gonna use the renderings to season my zucchini and my snap peas, and that's it. So 1 second, let me just make sure that the seasoning gets in there. When you're using the air fryer, try not to over season your protein or whatever you're putting in there, because it gets really hot very quickly, and the last thing that you want is to burn your seasoning before your food is done. So be very mindful of that. Things that don't burn are obviously salt. I haven't been using a lot of like table salt as of late, or sea salt, because of the sodium content. I've instead been using MSG, which has a lower sodium content, and it's just as salty. I still treat it as if I'm using regular table salt, just to offset the saltiness, but also to mitigate any potential health challenges in the future. So that's what I do. So let me get this pollo ready, le poulet, my chicken, right. Put a little bit more of the chicken bouillon. It don't look right to me yet. Anyhow, so when I'm feeling like I really want to singe my palate, and when I say singe, it's like hot, like spiciness, like chiles, I resort to these recipes. And thank goodness for my mom that she taught me this when I was really little, and my retentive memory. But muchas gracias, Ama, de nuevo, de que me enseñó y me inculcó comer comidas así saludables, pero más que nada de comer comidas balanceadas, ¿verdad? Eating healthy, balanced meals. So my chicken's almost there. I'm gonna get my air fryer going again. One sec. And very simply, I just put the chicken in there and just let it do its thing. You don't have to do much of anything. The biggest takeaway in the star of the show will be the hot sauces that I'm making, which you can use to either dip or to put in other proteins, or you're the boss, you figure it out. But I like to kind of just like use them sort of like a dipping sauce almost, and I use my chicken, and once it's cooked, I just kind of like get really in there and just like singe on my mouth. It's really delicious. One second. So my chicken is set. I'm gonna just get it in there, set it and forget it. No, not really. Don't ever leave your food unattended, okay? And whenever you're handling chicken cross contamination or any raw protein, like cross contamination is like a major situation. So like you don't want salmonella or E. coli or any of these foodborne pathogens to get in your system, because we already know what happens. So let's not go there. So I'm gonna run and wash my hands really quickly with just some dishwashing soap, and I'll be right back. One second. So now, for demonstration purposes, I also hit my hands with some hand sanitizer and extra dishwashing detergent, just to make sure that none of these cooties get on my food. So for the hot sauce, I already have pre-roasted my tomatillos, my jitomates, which are just Roma tomatoes, garlic for this particular hot sauce that I'm making, and the star of the show for this sauce is gonna be toasted chiles de arbol. You can already buy these toasted, and I highly advise that you do, because trying to toast these at home is a whole traumatic experience that you don't want to be part of. The capsaicin will get all in the air and it like just mess you up like big time, like childhood trauma. Trust me, don't do it. Just let the corporations take care of this one. So here I have chiles de arbol, some fresh oregano that my best friend Julio gave me. Thank you again, Julio. But really thanks to his mom, Doña Nora, that she grew this organically the way the universe intended. So muchas gracias, Doña Nora, por cuidar las plantas de la manera que las cuida, pero más que nada que hoy tengo y las estoy creciendo aquí. So now I have a little homestead, little garden, and I'm growing this because bomb. To my blender situation, I'm gonna add my roasted jitomates, or my roasted Roma tomatoes, and the garlic situation I like. So before I got cut off, I was adding everything to my blender. I have my chiles de arbol. The same thing is gonna be the same process as for the Chile Verde. I'm gonna on the comment section add the recipe, but you're gonna do the same exact thing. The only difference is that I'm gonna add a little bit of ground cloves to my Chile Rojo, just a tiny bit, not even a half a teaspoon, even less than a fourth of a teaspoon. Just like, I don't know if you can see that, just even the essence of clove. This stuff is powerful, so like don't use too much of it. I'm really just, it's like 1/16 of a teaspoon is all I'm adding, okay? And you don't need to add water or anything to this because the tomatoes already have water. And then blend it, but blend it at a pulse so that it's still kind of chunky. That's my preference, but you could do what you want. And that's it for this particular recipe. And one of the things that are really, if you haven't already tried it, and if you're Mexican, you know we do this and we do it right, is nopales. So I'm gonna add this to my nopales. This is a spot where you want your nopales. I'm gonna raise the temperature to this and add all of my chile in here. I'm going to also add some white onions. I want to just show you what I did to my nopales, my cacti. And if you haven't tried eating cacti before, don't knock them before you actually like eat them. They actually have a lot of health benefits to them. And look them up. We eat them all the time, and they are really good, and you can put them pretty much on everything. They're very versatile. Here I've already added my chile. I've also added my white onions, and I also added apple cider vinegar. That's not traditional, but I do that just simply because I like the fruitiness that it imparts, but also it preserves them a little longer. So this situator for at least a week, and it's again very. One of the things that I did forget to add to this is just a bit of chicken bouillon, and the green chile is very similar. The difference, I'm using tomatillos. Tomatillos are a green tomato that has a husk on it. You roast them, and they taste really good. They're really fruity in their own way, but also impart kind of like bitter aftertaste, which is perfect for some dipping sauces. And I have some chiles serranos and about, I don't know, like a tablespoon of white onion. And here I'm only adding 2 cloves of garlic, and I'm going to add about 1/16 of a teaspoon of cumin, because cumin is that are like super powerful. So a little bit goes a very long way. Me adding about a 16th, well, maybe a little more, because I like cumin. I'm going to use MSG just simply because of the health benefits to it, but it's just as salty and it's just as delicious as just using table salt. So there you have it. All right, y'all. So all my hard work finally paid off. This is a finished product. I have my air fried chicken, perfectly crispy. My nopales con chile rojo, my chile verde, and zucchinis with snap peas. Not traditionally Mexican yet, for balance, and of course Mexican beer to just help everything go down a little easier, especially because this is super fire, very delicious but very spicy. Yeah, that's dinner for tonight. Love y'all. Take care. Until next time.